If a puddle of night sky had a physical form, it would probably look something like this. Writing with a bottle of classic black dye has a certain ritualistic charm to it, and this particular offering from Newell Rubbermaid has been sitting on desks for generations for a reason. Now, what stands out right away isn't just the pigment, but the actual vessel holding it. You get a heavy glass block that feels substantial on the desk, featuring a surprisingly wide base that practically refuses to tip over when you are half asleep fumbling for a refill on a Monday morning. The tight-sealing screw-top lid actually keeps things airtight, meaning you won't walk into your study and find a dried-up crusty disaster after forgetting to screw it down all the way. Pouring, or rather drawing from this 57-milliliter reservoir using a separate converter requires a little patience, though. It is not one of those instant cartridge swaps where your hands stay spotless. You are going to get a tiny speck of darkness on your fingers eventually, but honestly, that kind of comes with the territory of proper ink enthusiasts. Once the nib touches the paper, the experience shifts entirely. There is a noticeable bump in lubricity packed right into the formula, letting the steel or gold nib glide across cheap notebook pages and heavy cotton stationery alike with practically zero friction. It almost feels like the pen is floating rather than dragging. Drying time is refreshingly brisk, meaning left-handed writers won't immediately smudge half a paragraph into an illegible smear. The pigment itself lays down a rich, dark trace that gives a remarkably vivid impression, though it does lack a bit of waterproof resilience if someone happens to spill their morning coffee on your notes. Still, for everyday journaling, sketching, or signing documents, this trusty glass jar delivers consistent performance without breaking the bank, proving that sometimes the old-school ways of putting thoughts on paper remain tough to beat.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.